Good morning. वेलकम टू सहज योगा मेडिटेशन। आप सभी का सहज योग ध्यान में स्वागत है। I hope all of you have Shri Mataji's picture and you have light up a diya in front of a picture. Please sit comfortably in front of Shri Mataji. Please open both your hands towards her. You can either sit on a chair or on the floor. दोनों हाथ श्री माताजी की ओर खोलकर बैठे। श्री माताजी की प्रतिमा के सामने एक दिया जलाकर बैठे। हमें सीधा बैठना है, पर हमें अपनी बॉडी में कोई अकड़न एज इन बहुत तन के बैठना या बहुत अकड़ के बैठना ऐसे नहीं करना है। We have to sit straight, but we do not have to strain our bodies. Let us take or seek permission from Shri Mataji and from Mother Earth for today's meditation. आज के ध्यान के लिए अनुमति मांगते हैं। पहले दोनों हाथ आप धरती माँ पर रखें। Please put both your hands on Mother Earth and pray here. Mother Earth, we thank you for giving us with everything which is important for living a healthy life. Mother, please forgive me for each day I touch with you. I touch you with my bare feet. हे आदि भूमि माँ, आपको कोटि कोटि धन्यवाद कि आप हमें नित्य जीवन व्यापन के लिए हर सुख सुविधा प्रदान करती हैं। माँ, हमें क्षमा कर दीजिए क्योंकि हम हर रोज आपको अपने चरणों से स्पर्श करते हैं। Mother Earth, by your blessings, may we get the right environment to get into meditation. धरती माँ, आपकी कृपा से हमें ध्यान योग्य वातावरण एवं ध्यान योग्य आसन प्राप्त हो। Please put both your hands back in your lap. Let us seek permission from Lord Ganesha before beginning the meditation. हे श्री गणेश, कृपा करके हमें आज का ध्यान करने की अनुमति दीजिए एवं हमें आज के ध्यान में और गहरा उतरने में हमारी सहायता कीजिए। Dear Lord Ganesha, please bless us by your grace in today's meditation. By your grace, may we touch a greater depth in our meditation today. श्री माता जी को प्रणाम करते हुए, श्री माता जी कृपा करके हमें आज के ध्यान की अनुमति दीजिए। Let us take bandhans with Shri Mataji.
Let us put ourselves into Bandhan after raising our kundali. Raise. Attention on your Sahasrara. Don't close your eyes. Push back your head. 1. Again. Sit straight. Take it up on your head. 2. 3. Now a bandhan. 1. 2. Do it properly. Systematically. 3. All of us should do properly. 4. 5. Try to wait as I'm doing. 6. 7.
Open both your hands towards Shri Mataji. दोनों हाथ श्री माता जी की ओर खोलकर बैठे। अपने चित्त को सहस्रार पे लगाएं। Please put your attention at your Sahasrara. Meditation is a process which you have to keep repeating. You might find this process repetitive, but this is the only way that you master it. Put your attention at your Sahasrara. Look, if you're having any thoughts, अपना चित्त सहस्रार पे लें। ध्यान से देखें कि आपको कोई विचार तो नहीं आ रहे हैं। यदि आपको कोई विचार आए तो आप नेति 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 आप कहें 3 बार अपने मन में, अपने हृदय में। Do not let anything disrupt your attention. अपने विचारों में न बहें, उनको दूर से खड़े होकर देखें। अपना सहस्रार पर रह के देखें। अपने चित्त को किसी भी जड़ में न अटकने दें। चित्त को बार बार सहस्त्रार पे उठा के लेके जाइए। शुरुआत में थोड़ा एफर्ट लगता है, थोड़ी मेहनत लगती है, पर धीरे धीरे इसकी आदत हो जाती है और फिर ये effortlessly होता है। Then you get into effortless meditation. So as many times as your attention slips, you have to put it back on your Sahasrara. And slowly by practice, this comes to you effortlessly.
The most important chakra, which is called, we call it Agya chakra, between the optic chiasma like this. And if it is not open, it's very, very constricted. If it doesn't open, then Kundalini won't pass through. Now, this is the chakra of Jesus Christ, where he crucified himself. Now, what did he do? He gave forgiveness to all the people who tried to torture him and crucify him. So, only the way you forgive people, it opens. You have to forgive. No use live and beg him. Somebody has hurt you, all right. So what? Finished. It's not today. Whatever has happened has happened. Why worry about it? But if you don't forgive, then all the time you will be thinking about it and will be torturing yourself for nothing at all. Instead of that, you just forgive. Forgive everything. Forgiving is a very great quality by which nobody can torture you, nobody can trouble you because you do not pay any attention. You don't know. People have tried to trouble me so much they have done to make me sort of hurt or do all kinds of things. But somehow I forgive them and I am finished. Because once you forgive them, you don't remember what they have done to you and you never torture yourself. But if you don't forgive, then you torture yourself, thinking, why did he do this? Why did she do this? Nothing, you just forgive. The very great message of Jesus that you should forgive everyone. That gives you a great peace there. But this peace also is very important. If you don't have peace within you, then you start becoming old very soon. I've seen very young girls having wrinkles, worried, upset, tension, this, that, all the time, irritated. The reason is that they have not yet forgiven those people who have troubled. So if you can develop this witness state, as I said, you are not bothered. You just witness the whole thing and you'll be amazed that the center will be open. And by that, you will not react. You will not react. You'll just see, all right, this is so, so this is so. And the life becomes full of humor. In anything absurd, you see, just smile and laugh. There's no time for you to think about the nonsensical things that people say about you or try to harm you or try to create a problem. You shouldn't worry. You shouldn't worry about that. Now with this happening, you don't try to think what others are thinking about. Because you know you are one with divine. Because you get vibrations on your hands. You are assured that you are alright. So you have confidence. But you don't, with this confidence, oppress others. With this confidence, you love. I call it as the intelligence which is emotional. I call it as emotional intelligence. Many children are born with it, but they are taught something else, so they do it. I will say my own great grandson, who is born with this. So, as soon as we reached America, he was with us for only 6 months, he was a little boy. And after 7-8 months, we went to America. Immediately, he brought the remote control, gave it to my husband, because he's always seeing the television. Immediately. Then he brought newspaper and gave it to me. And to me, he brought a flower. So, by his emotional intelligence, he knows what one likes, what one has. If you come home or somebody visits us, he'll immediately bring the things to give them to eat or to please them. All the time he thinks of entertainment. He start dancing and he start showing you dance. Have you seen it? He's so careful that he should express his love. And with animals, everyone is so friendly. That is emotional intelligence we should develop. And depend on it. It helps. You'll get lots of friends. You'll get lots of, I should say, not only friends, but people who will help in your work. They'll give you a great assistance in everything. There's a very, very great capacity to be emotionally intelligent. People think if you are emotional, then people take advantage of you. Let them take. What's the harm? But you do not take advantage of yourself by being cruel or by being in any way harsh to others. Remember those days when somebody was sweet. Remember that time, that moment when somebody was very sweet, very nice to you, very kind, very helpful. Remember all these moments, not the moments when you are insulted, not the time when you have suffered. But the time when somebody has given you love, somebody has talked to you with love, and you'll be amazed, such fragrance within you will start blowing. So many people have got this realization and they have forgotten all nonsense of fighting. Now we have sometimes people, thousands of them in India sometimes, and I was surprised. They come from different countries. The surgeons working in 86 countries, and they never quarrel, they never fight. I've never heard anybody quarreling or fighting. They pull each other's legs. They're very humorous. That's it. Now the another craze we have now, I don't know why, that we should be very, very thin. That thinness is very attractive. You become thin sometimes automatically if your liver is out of order, which is a very dangerous thing to have a bad liver. I agree, you should not be fat. Also, if you become fat very much, you might develop something else. But if you are naturally thin, then understand that must be liver out of order. Now, this liver, when it is out of order, how many problems it can give, you have no idea. First of all, it can give you asthma. It can give you if it moves on the right side, it can give you diabetes. It can give you the seat. If it moves downward here, it can give you also the spleen into trouble, and that can ultimately give you the cancer, blood cancer. It can give you blood cancer. Then if it goes to the uterus, also it can harm you there. This heat from the liver goes on passing throughout and creates problems all over. Not only that, but also it can give you a massive heart attack after some time. If you are young and if you are drinking too much and playing tennis and all, then suddenly the heart goes off. That is how many heart attacks come. So to preserve your health within yourself, first you should know what you are, what problems you are, why these problems are there. And then also you should know why there are problems outside. This is very simple to understand if you become divine. This divine light can give you all the understanding of everything. I don't know, I've spoken about it so many times, but never relating to beauty as such. But beauty is, of course, is within, you know. It's all within, it's not without. But that I cannot convince you like this unless until you get your realization. There are some people who may be very beautiful outside, but inside would be like snakes. It's kind. So, best thing is to have the beauty within. That attracts the people. See me, I have so many disciples now, I have so many all over the world. But what do I do to them? Nothing. I just connect them to the divine and through this. And there are 1,000 petals inside your brain, which gets enlightened, and you become one with the divine, and the divine power starts going through. You become divine. Then you know what to wear, how to behave, everything automatic. It is spontaneous. I don't have to tell you do this or do that. Nothing. It just works out. You are your own master. I don't have to tell you anything. You can find out what is good for you, what is bad for you. This is not only for longevity, I am saying, but I am saying for the global peace. We want to have it spread to people through your endeavors, through your different ideas and creativity, to all the people of the world. So the problems that are created by human beings, mainly they are the problems, and they can be solved. If a human being becomes so beautiful inside, then outside also looks beautiful, and also it can create a very beautiful, loving world. So I would say you can ask me some questions. Very
Are you happy with the turnout?
You can come here.
Mataji, were you happy with the people who came to the Albert Hall this year?
Of course, why not? It's very, very happy. It's very happy. I'm always happy otherwise. Whether they come or don't come, it's no difference.
How do you realise? How do you realise that?
I was born like this. I say, how do you realize you are a human being?
No, that you're accepting. And how do you realise that you're accepting the change and the transition within yourself? How do you know that it's happening to you?
Is you,
Yes, or you.
We, yeah.
How does one realise?
How do we know when we are self-realised?
That's a good question. That you know when you have in your hands a cool or a hot breeze coming out. Hot breeze is there because if you have not forgiven, there won't be any. But if you put your hands like this, you should get cool breeze blowing into you. What is this cool breeze? It's the cool breeze of the Holy Ghost. That you can feel. And also it comes out of your fontanelle bone area. Your head, not mine, yours. And you can feel it. This is the first sign. Then you start seeing the miracles with your hand. For hairdresser also I should say. That if there's one realized lady, she will exactly know how to make the hair. Because you become extremely creative. And not that you stick to one style or you copy somebody, but you have your own style. In everything you have your own style.
The only way is to experience it, then you know it.
Yes,
so she
absolutely.
may ask her to show you in a while, and then you can feel it. Best way is to feel it yourself, Shimasu, then you don't have to describe it.
Self-esteem.
Just know it.
Self-esteem. And it's not overpowering. It's within yourself. Such peace and such joy within yourself. It's not overpowering. On the contrary, it is so much spreading, so much capturing other people on a very higher level. Not on a mundane level or on a very low levels as people try to do. It's very, very divine and extremely beautiful, I tell you. Ask the question. Have I answered all your questions?
My question.
Are there any other questions?
What could the ladies get to experience self-realization?
Can they experience it? Can
You
you
would
show
like
them?
to have? Alright? It's good. It's very good. And you really become real professionals. And I know Mr. Embro has been so kind to announce it. But there are so many who have got all these, but they are shy and they keep quiet. And they don't want to share it also. Because they think that people will think they're mad, there's something wrong with them. So it's very simple. It's very simple. We all can get it. Should we take out our shoes?
Let's thank Shri Mataji for today's meditation. श्री माता जी को आज के ध्यान के लिए धन्यवाद करते हैं। श्री माता जी, आपने हमसे आज का जो सामूहिक ध्यान करवाया है उसके लिए आपको कोटि कोटि धन्यवाद माँ। माँ, आपकी कृपा से हमारा आज का दिन आपकी इच्छा अनुसार गुजरे। Mother, thank you very much for blessing us with collective meditation today. Mother, by your grace, may my day be as you will it to be. Thank you all. May you have a good day.